I was originally introduced to Peng through a physician, actually a orthopedic physician, and started seeing Peng to kind of sort of set me up for some of the orthopedic procedures that I was going to be doing, and have since found him to be helpful even beyond that. The difference is that when I've tried acupuncture before, it didn't really, first of all, I'm a big believer in lots of different modalities. So what I tell everybody is try everything and see what works for you. So I am open to trying practically anything, but I'm also very deliberative about how long I do it, and I'm looking for specific results. With a lot of other acupuncturists, I would try it for a period and didn't notice anything different, so then I stopped. With Peng, I have noticed a difference. I have noticed some results and some outcomes from that, and so that's one of the reasons I keep coming. It is more, well, it's just better. That's all I can, it's just better. When I'm getting acupuncture from Peng, it is a bit more, specifically, I guess I notice calm. And whether you want to call that spiritual or whatever you like to call it, for me that can be very helpful. As you mentioned before, he's quite intuitive, so when I come into the office, he'll look at me and immediately say, wow, you're really, flummoxed up a bit, or whatever is going on. And so with that, that's one of the best things that I find from it, is that it helps me get a calm. It's almost meditative, and that's very helpful for me. Specific gifts, I would say, is he recognizes things that even before I tell them to him, he'll recognize that something's going on with a certain side of my body, or something's going on like, like I said, where I'm seeming to be anxious, or I'm having some disruption or confusion. And he'll mention that even before. Usually when we start out a session, he begins with kind of like, what's going on? How are you feeling? What should we focus on today? But a lot of times as we start talking, sometimes he'll tell me even before I tell him. Or sometimes he does it as a reminder, so like I'll forget something and he'll say, what about? And I'll say, oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's going on too, so yeah. With Peng, and my wife and I also try to do meditation at home. So I find that, unlike when I used to use acupuncture before, with Peng, the acupuncture that I receive from him contributes to the meditation that we do at home. So again, it's more of a calming, kind of a functional reset kind of thing, and I find that very helpful. So it takes me out of what I'm normally doing or the busyness of the day, and kind of calms me down. And when I end up doing meditation later on or during the week after seeing him, it kind of links back to what we did in acupuncture. But again, really the thing for me is that kind of calm. I would say definitely try it. And I probably mentioned before, but I really believe that this is a very individual thing. And so, at least from my perspective. And I'm very open to trying new things and then seeing how it works for you. For myself and my wife, it's been very rewarding. But for everyone, it's like, try it and see how it goes. And you've got to give it enough sessions so that you can kind of feel the difference that it makes for you. I would say to be very open to what it can provide for you, and don't limit it. A lot of people look at a specific ailment or pain. It may contribute to that, but it also may contribute to something larger.